Hi guys, welcome back to Tomorrow 16. I am your host Javon, and today we're out for a brand new benchmark. Today we're testing out Granblue Fantasy Relink for the PC. Today I'm running this on my Intel Core i3-10105 with the NVIDIA GTX 970 4GB VRAM graphics card. We're running with 16GB DDR4 RAM and dual channel memory, and I'm running at 720p on the standard preset. I just gotta put that out there right away because we got into a fight right off the bat, so I'm not actually able to. Actually, I am able to show you the settings. Yeah, running at 720p on the standard settings simply because this game is demanding as hell. Regardless, we're gonna play like this for a second, and I'm gonna see. You know what? I'm actually quite shocked that this is running this well at 720p. Wait, what's going on? This doesn't make any sense. Why is this running so well at 720p? It almost makes me feel like I should do 1080p. I'm sorry, guys. If you're coming from this and you're wondering, what do you mean? I tried this on a 1063 gig and it ran poorly at 1080p. Are you saying it was because I lacked another gig of VRAM? Because this is performing really well at 720. I didn't expect this, honestly. Honestly, I'm kind of blown away. But hey, we're gonna stick to 720p. If it works here, I don't think it will. I think we will drop. I think this is just combat in a forest area because it has a lot of really bad issues with the 1063 gig. And the 962 gig. For some reason, this is running faster than the RX 570. Wait, I'm confused. How is... Bro, I don't know anymore, dude. I'm so confused. I have GPUs, and sometimes my GPUs perform better than the others, and I'm like, how is that happening? Like, the performance I'm getting from this is insane to me. Like, how am I getting these frames? Like, this don't seem realistic, bro. But then again, I realized clock speeds. I probably didn't have my RX 570 properly either. Getting 100 FPS in here when I'm running at 720p isn't great. Once again, when you do 1080p, you will drop below 60. Unfortunately, that will happen. So you have to keep that in mind. If you want a smooth 60 FPS experience, I guess 720p standard is probably the way to go. The game looks good at even 720p. But I can see there is a bit of, blur now. It's not the greatest actually, no, that I'm really looking at my 1080p screen. It is struggling a bit. But I can't, I feel like I shouldn't. Look at it, you see what I mean? Okay, so yeah, I'm right. That battle, don't let that battle fool you guys. For those who managed to stick around for that, don't let that battle fool you. The frame rate is not playable. It will drop way below 60 at 1080p. For some reason, I knew that area was the easiest area to run, and for some reason, I just thought to myself, I don't ever start the benchmarks for this game there, so it just had me for it. It's like, why am I getting such high frames? Doesn't make any sense, and it really didn't. Look at these frame rates. I'm getting these frame rates in probably the easiest areas here. When I get into the cities and stuff, dude, it's gonna get so demanding. We're gonna be lucky to hold over 60, but for right now, the 970 is doing quite well. We're only using 5.7 gigabytes of RAM as well, which is nice for a 2024 title. To only be using less than 6 gigabytes of RAM is amazing to me. I won't lie, that is awesome. CPU is being pushed a bit. I do say that I do recommend you do need a somewhat decent CPU to run this game. Especially when you get into the town as well. That can also get quite demanding. That can also be a quite demanding area. But it seems like having just 8 gigabytes of RAM, I recommend the dual channel, of course, but it seems like that would be fine. But yeah, you see the fact that I'm dropping close to 60. When you have to keep remembering to yourself, I'm at 720p, at the lowest settings the game can go to, and I'm dropping into the 60s. It means that if you're doing this at 1080p, things are not great. I'm probably in the 40s or 30s in these moments. I made the right call. This game is too demanding for this generation of graphics cards. You gotta go above it. So like a 1070, it's probably 1060 will probably struggle in this game as well. You need to go to like 1070 to get somewhat 1080p high settings still. Obviously ultra textures probably would work out the best. Otherwise, you're gonna have to play this at 720p if you want over 60 for the most part. That's just how the cookie crumbles for this one, guys, unfortunately. And I know once again it's because you guys are only seeing me fight here in the forest. Trust me when I tell you, I'm gonna actually go into the city for you guys. Though I am going to go into the city just to show you guys that it's not. I'm not just crazy. I know what I'm saying. I've tested this too many times at this point. It's gonna get bad. Even here. Just keep in mind, 1080p takes off more than like 10 to 15 frames. I always wonder if that did damage. I couldn't remember. But once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, stick around for more epic content. I'm just going to mute myself now, but I will go into the town for you guys. And once again, if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out on the channel. I post a lot of content daily. We're trying to get back into it. I want to do longer form content as well going forward, so that'll be fun. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay.
Indeed. Let's keep it up.
Looks
Lyria.
Wonder what kind of city it'll be. Can't wait to find out.
Know what I'm wondering? How'd you guys fall from that high up without a scratch? It's a miracle.
Good question. Maybe the canopy broke our fall. In any case, we got lucky.
Hey,
Look!
any...
I see buildings!
Seems like a pleasant place to unwind.
Only one way to find out.
Let's go!
Let's see how it holds up. You see what I mean? Immediately as I get into town, I drop below 50. That's crazy. 720p, guys. 720p. Just keep that in mind. 720p. On a GTX 970, guys. Unfortunately, it's gotten too old for some of these games. And that's just how things go, you know? This generation is a lot more demanding. Look at that. So all that 80, that's what I was saying, all that 80 and 90 FPS I was getting, now I'm struggling to maintain 60. So if you want, like I said, if you want 60 FPS the whole time, you have to play at 720p if you have a GPU like this or anything around here. Maybe even a 980 probably will push you to like that as well. It's that demanding still. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.